let's get back to it here. Do I want to change anything? Not particularly. The second spree was fine. I wonder if this should be a third dress down. Because it's good in other matchups, too. I think having 3 answers to Chalice might be good enough between EE and Spree. We might try one more league with 2 Spree, see how it feels. But I like Dress Down because it's so good against Amulet, too, which I think is a very real deck this weekend especially. Let's run this, see how it goes. Honestly, Shattering Spree is like playable against Amulet too, funny enough. I would maybe bring it in to blow up Amulets, but regardless. Hop in another one. Hand's good enough. A little awkward we don't have a threat, but I think it's a very powerful hand. He mulls to 5. That scares me. I'm going to turn this upkeep stop off for now. I'm going to turn their upkeep stop off as well, actually. Okay, bauble. I'm going to bauble them. Well, I kind of want to know what they're doing. This doesn't necessarily tell me, though. What I do know is I need a threat or a land. A threat or a land is probably... Yeah, I don't even know that I want a land. I really want a threat. I'll bauble myself. Okay, I think I'm going to fetch that away. It's definitely, like, fine, but... I think I'd rather not. Don't love having to get the Blood Crypt there. I could get Steam Vents to, like, make it look like I could be playing, like, Breach, the Breach deck, but this is fine. Swamp Thoughtseize. Okay. Oh, one of my EIs is probably gone. What is he playing? The Mono Black deck? It's just Mono Black Coffers? Might be kind of what I'm expecting with Swamp Thoughtseize being the lead, but could be other stuff, I guess. Okay, I'm going to bauble him. Grief. Could be Scam. I guess he could just be playing Scam. I guess he might just be scamming. We have a very good hand against Scam, though, I think. Pretty good hand. I mean, he's going to grief away the iteration, which sucks, but... Okay, I guess he's not. Well, that's good for me if he doesn't. It's fine for me if he does, too. He goes to 2 cards in hand. So, I would like to keep my iteration, but if we lose it, we lose it. Upkeep. Why does he have a stop on my upkeep, I wonder. Huh. I don't know. What in the heck is going on here? I'm gonna turn this on. Okay. So I know he has grief. That's all I know. Well, now I'm going to know a lot more. Alright, so iteration hitting a land is kind of real now. Because I probably want to Thoughtseize here anyway. Definitely looking for a threat on this. Well, that's insane. Okay, so I put the Darcy in my hand, I believe. Drown's interesting, too. But I think I hand the Darcy. Bottom the Drown. Exile this. Cast this. Bauble you. Fable. Okay. I don't really want the basic. I think it needs to be red-black here. Okay, well, he's not drawing another black card, so I'm going to take his Seasoned Pyro, I think. Because I don't really care about the Feigned Death or the Grief at all. He's drawing a Fable, which is fine. I'm just going to take the good card. Okay. Sure. That's not even remotely going to work, but good try. Respect the hustle, as they say. Alright, so this is gone. This is gone. This is gone. He has a Grief. What a spew. Imagine making that play against Shadow. That is psychotic. Alright, well, Darcy terminate. You can get that right off my table. Nice. GG. GG, scammer. Well, okay, he just concedes the match. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Gets us more testing, I guess. I have no idea why they would concede. I feel like that matchup is, like, pretty close. I think Shadow might be a little favored, but I don't think it's by much at all. Because the thing about Scam is it's not really that cold to anything if they just do the double grief you on turn 1. Sometimes you just don't draw out of that no matter what you're playing. That's, like, the strength of that deck. I would like to play first. I would like to reveal. What do I think of this? I think double Thoughtseize is good enough to keep on multiple removal spells as well. We'll find a threat eventually. Yep, keep. I may Thoughtseize, or I may... I do want to Bauble immediately, and I guess I'll just Bauble them to help inform my first Thoughtseize. A little awkward because I have another Thoughtseize, but I do want to Bauble right away because I want to draw a Darcy as quick as possible, or a Ragavan, or whatever. We'll Bauble you. It's a Canal. It's either Living End or the Murktide. We'll figure that out in a minute. This can go get a basic, which it's almost certainly not doing, but... may as well keep the option. Fetch Shock Thoughtseize. I don't really care about Monkey because I have an answer to it. So the question is, do I take Consider to not let him manipulate his deck? Or do I take the Counterspell? And I might just take the Counterspell, honestly. Consider I don't really care about because I'm going to Thoughtseize him again. I'm going to go Thoughtseize you, Kill Spell. I'm just going to take the Counterspell, I think. So this can go get Steam Vents. Okay. Thoughtseize you. Okay, I'm going to take your Consider. It's the last card in hand. A Scalding Tarn. He has a Tarn in hand too. Okay, I'm not going to Fetch Shock myself. I'm just going to go get Steam Vents. Awkward. Alright, still probably want to do this to thin the deck. Go ahead. Would love a Shadow. Shadow would be great. Because the Bolt can't kill it. So we can shock ourselves, which would be nice. You get black-red, I think. Yeah. I may have to... a little worried about him having Counterspell or something. Guess if he does, I still just get to hold up Drown. Could wait a turn on this, though. Is these two. If I wait a turn, he can't Spell Pierce. Don't I know he has a Tarn, too? I believe he also has a Tarn. So I think there's only one unknown card in his hand. I'm not really looking for a land here anyway, so I might actually just shock this in, because I kind of want to anyway. And then I can just cast EI with this up. If he goes for a counter, I could fight back. And if he has Pierce, I just get to pay through it, and he gets to hit me once with a monkey, which I think is acceptable. Just gotta be careful. Oh, that's tough. I'm gonna do it like this, I think. One of them into your hand. Interesting. I don't love going to 4, but like, I think I'm just gonna take 2 threats. So I'm gonna hand the Ragavan and exile the Darcy. I don't really like where Thoughtseize puts me. Should have tapped differently too to at least bluff Spell Pierce, but it's fine. Chooses to not bolt. That's interesting. Huh. A little surprised at him not bolting, to be honest. I guess it does give me Delirium. There's that Tarn we knew about. Huh. Is that the same bolt he revealed to me earlier? I don't know that it is, but... Okay, I'm just gonna say it is, whatever. I'm gonna try to kill your guy. Okay. I think he has another bolt in his hand, but I guess I could always counter it. Let's go ahead and dash this. Sure, he does have another bolt. That's kind of what I thought. I will counter it. It is getting countered, I think. Blue, black. You can make Murktide a 7/7 now, which is a little awkward. I will say that. Let's bobble him. Okay, Ledger Shredder's not a huge deal. Okay. I'll heat that on my turn, I think. That's a great draw that deals with Murktide if he draws one. Heat this. do have Delirium. Okay, dash this. Hit you. Unlucky. I think going to 7 is maybe okay, and picking up Giganta here doesn't leave up Terminate, so you could hit me with Ragavan. It's a little awkward, but I think I like being efficient this turn. Come to my hand. Alright, go. It's particularly bad against Monkey. It's like the only play that punishes this, though. Murktide, yeah, well, we can kill that. I'm fairly certain his last card's not a counterspell, because he probably would have countered either of the cards I played. Sure, get terminated. Drown in the Lock's such a good draw there, too. It counters everything. Nice. Kill this. Red, black. Hit you. Okay, I'm just going to leave up Drown. Nothing else to do anyway, but... No Delirium. I think that happens. I'm not countering that. Okay, that's why we didn't counter it. Now we get to kill it. Dash Monkey, leave up Drown. Leaving up Drown, so if they top deck Iteration, we can counter. Iteration and Archmage's Charm are the two cards that could pull them ahead. Okay, that's fine. Fine with them not drawing that, I suppose. Dash this. Okay. Attack. The question is, do I let that resolve? I think the answer is yes. I think I just... It's close. Maybe not. Maybe I just counter it and hit him again and then just slam Giganta now. Actually, yeah, I'm going to counter this. What is my top card? I think I'd rather see my top card here. To terminate. That's a great draw. Okay, well, I'm just going to play this and slam a Giganta now, I think. Go. I'm not worried about getting double bolted to death, so I'm just going to do this, get a Steam Vents, put it in tapped, thin that deck a little bit, dash this. want to connive here. 7 you. Kill you. Okay, he's just wasting my time. Got it. Alright. What did we cut last time? What did we cut last time? Dress down. I think we brought in Spell Pierce last time, if I remember right, which we did. Oh, I cut some amount of drowns, didn't I? I think I trimmed on 2 drowns, and did I cut the shredder? I may have cut the shredder last time. No, I left it in on the play, and I think I left it on the draw, too. Did I maybe only have 2 Spell Pierce? I maybe only had 2 Spell Pierce. Not all 3. It's kind of funny. On the draw, I think I like Spell Pierce a little more. Love to see a 3 Shadow Believer. Yeah, I mean, it worked really well for me at NRG Mundalane, so I've continued to do it. Feels fine. I could see going back to the 4th over the Shredder, though. I don't know how I feel about Ledger Shredder. I'm down to 1. I just keep going lower and lower. But, I mean, it's still, you know, it's a serviceable card. It's just, I don't know that it's actually better than a 4th Shadow. Some spots it is. Some spots it isn't. I mean, it's, you know, kind of one of those things. Can't decide if... I could just go down to 1 Drown, but I think I really just need, like, the kill spell aspect of Drown. I could cut Kroxa, but I think Kroxa is a pretty important late-game card. Same with Breach. Honestly, I think I'm just going to cut the Shredder. On the play, I think I'll bring it back in, but... I mean, it is weird, but, like, it doesn't necessarily make it wrong, you know? We'll keep this. Okay, that's dead. Fetch Shock Blood Crypt off of this. This one can't get a basic, the other 2 can. Kill it immediately. Go. How do I want to sequence my spells this game? That's the question, isn't it? Because I kind of don't want to Thoughtseize yet, honestly. I think just leaving up Terminate makes sense here, especially because we have 2. I don't just want to walk my Thoughtseize into a counterspell and then my Iteration into a counterspell. That seems just very poor. And there's really no punish at 2 mana. Next turn, I'll probably want to start firing off spells because of Archmage's Charm, but, like, yeah, I'm just going to play a fetch and say go ahead. Yep, didn't have Consider either, so pretty good for me there, I think. He's going to play a Ledger Shredder. Okay. I mean, I'm going to try to terminate that. Oh, okay. We'll see what he pitches. Now everything's going my way. I think I'm definitely killing the Shredder first, but we'll see. Pitches a land. I think I have to get a shock. Steam Vents. guess I could just commit to killing his whole board. I could go terminate, and then terminate Thoughtseize you, and then iteration the following turn. Kind of sucks to blow all my terminates, though. I'm going to start with this. I'm going to kill this. Black, red. And I think I'm just going to EI and look for a 1-mana answer to this. Spell Pierce. That's interesting, too, huh? Huh, huh, huh. Okay. I think I definitely want to EI. I think I just keep both the spells. The land is not relevant in this game. I guess the land is... It's very awkward. I don't even get to Thoughtseize him here. It's fine, though. Put one of them into your hand. I'm going to put the monkey in my hand. I'm going to exile the Darcy, I think. Unless we think the... Actually, Darcy might be a better card than monkey in this game. I don't know if that's true. I'm going to hand the Ragavan. Let's do that. The real question is, do I want to Thoughtseize? Because I could just keep the land. It means this doesn't have to fetch shock me. Having mana is not the end of the world, and I really do want to Thoughtseize him this turn. Yeah, I'm going to Thoughtseize him this turn. I'm going to bottom the Darcy and keep the land, I guess. I don't know. That's kind of close. Yeah, and that's why we played it this way. It just makes a lot more sense to me. Rip that EI. Go ahead. Yep. Yep. That is such a good draw. Holy moly, was that a good draw. Alright, I think I just hard cast Ragavan here. This is not in his hand. Maybe. Maybe I dash. I guess I just like... Yeah, I think I dash. Leaving up the blue. We have to fetch shock here to play around Unholy Heat, probably, which is, I think, fine. Okay. I guess I just get a basic. He is about to pop me for 3, and if I fetch shock, oh, that makes it a 9/9. This is honestly really close. I guess if I'm not in range of 1 bolt, how much do I even care? Because I've got Terminate for the Murktide. Huh. That's... It doesn't change the clock. Okay. Do I want to make Unholy Heat a real card? That's the question. Because if he draws Unholy Heat, not shocking, loses me the game. I'm going to shock. Oh, I'm so dumb. A bolt does lose me the game. Ah, stupid. Alright. That's really bad. I was supposed to get a basic there. I don't know why I thought I was going to 7. Maybe I was thinking about the shadow being a 7/7. Must be. I don't know. He did have 4 heats in his deck to play around, so it's like fine to play around it, I guess. Murktiding. Yeah, if I would have got a basic, I think... Yeah. It's still top deck a kill spell for this, so it's not over, but... Bad shape. Bad shape for me. Oh, does he get rid of Delirium by doing this, though? He might, actually. That is interesting. Getting rid of Delirium is something. I feel like he's just supposed to play Murktide as like a 3/3 here and just tap out, but I guess that loses to so much. Huh. What an interesting game. He should eat the Ragavan because I have to kill something to give him Delirium, right? I don't know. Figure out in a sec. So had I gotten a swamp, he doesn't... Okay, that seems very incorrect. That doesn't do anything. Alright, terminate here. Black, red, 10U. I don't know, maybe the Fetch Shock was good, who knows. Okay, 10U. It did just leave me dead to Lightning Bolt. That's what I hate about it. I could just play this tapped. I'm gonna go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, so close. So close. Alright, run it back. That's fine. Yeah, the Fetch Shock was just dumb. So dumb. It's supposed to be just... I don't know, it wasn't dumb. It played around a 4 of in his deck. We just didn't play around the other 4 of, which I think we're probably supposed to. If he kills Shadow, that doesn't just auto-lose me the game. Whereas a Bolt would have auto-lost me the game. Anyway. That's fine. This hand is awful. There's no kill spell. Spell Pierce is very medium. I think we have to mulligan that. This one's a little better. I'm going to get rid of a land, probably. Yeah. This has to get Steam Vents, so I think this needs to just shock Thoughtseize on one. Blood Moon, consider Lightning Bolt, Bauble. Gotta just take the consider. Because I have Pierce for the moon, so I don't really care that much about that. Go. Okay. Okay. It's It's fine. I think I do want to shock this. Okay, it's not terrible. I play the land first here because I want to be able to pierce if he counters. Kind of awkward. Yeah, that's really awkward. Just take the shadow, exile the heat, I guess. Bottom this. Exile heat. Yeah. Go. A little awkward, but that's fine. I do think it was right to play it this way. A lot of hits there that weren't Death Shadow, but Death Shadow I'm not just going to run into Lightning Bolt. Any fetch or shock gets it out of range. Yeah, I'm countering that all day, every day. Watery Grave, I guess. Steam Vents. Spell Pierce. Okay. It's a nice draw. Play Shadow. Go. Does give him Delirium. A little annoying. I'll take a damage. Not a bad draw at all. Combat. Take a damage first. No. Combat. For you. It's fine. Take 4. I want to have 2 mana available, I think. Play another one. Your turn. Yep. Yep. Ledger Shredder's fine. Bolt a Shadow resolves. Absolutely resolves. Spell Pierce. I guess... yeah, Spell Pierce. Gonna take a damage. I pop this to see what we can find and then play the fetch. Well, he has to chump block now. Not have Delirium, so I have to do this. Sure. That's fine. Murktides are chump blockers now. Okay. He's already used 2 bolts, so he can't triple bolt me, which is kind of what I'm afraid of here, so I feel good. Spar Bluff Canal enters tapped, you got it. Okay. He's just totally dead if I untap, I think. I'm going to untap. I'm going to play a fetch. I'm going to heat your guy. Oh. Hold on, that doesn't do it, does it? I guess I have to bolt his guy? That's fine, too. Bolt your guy. Kill you. The Shadows. Too good. Too good for your unholy heats, huh, opponent? Yeah, response. Fetch shock. Good try, though. Good try, opponent. Good try. Alright. Well, we're 2-0 versus Murktide today, which is a nice place to be. What do I think of this? No 1-mana removal. Got a monkey. God. This hand is so awkward for so many reasons. This hand loses to Hammer. It loses to probably a good Murktide draw. That's probably a mulligan. It's not great against much. It's like fine against a lot of stuff. Oh, just very dense at 2-mana plays, which is concerning. No EIs. We're on the draw. I'm gonna... God, this hand is so close, dude. Though I think it's bad into hammer, and it's probably bad into a good Murktide draw, so I'm gonna mull it. Okay, this one is much better. I may just get rid of the Islet here. Thoughtseize you, bolt you, and then breach later. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I don't know that it's on the bot, but it should be on the left side of your screen. Cardboard Live Link. Okay, it is hammer. Probably. It could be, I guess, other things too. Do I want to fetch? I don't even know that I want to fetch. I just bottomed a land, right? I don't really want to put that back in my deck. So I'm just going to Thoughtseize you. Could be like Scales. This is a weird lead for hammer. Oh, it's Amulet, sure. I'm going to take their Steve here, and then I can Thoughtseize the Pact later. Yeah. Getting rid of the Steve makes their hand pretty freaking awkward, too, because they were banking on that Steve. Because now the turn 1 Saga, like, I guess just getting an Amulet's fine, but Spell Pierce doesn't do much. Does not do much. Thoughtseize you. Well, this hand is horrible. Play this. Go. We've got Bolt and Breach, which is kind of neat, but don't know that it quite does enough. Not yet, anyway. I mean, that's a good top deck, but, like, whatever, I can kill it, right? So I don't really care. Okay. And he didn't get the Amulet. With this trigger on the stack, I'm going to kill this Azusa. It's enough land drops for now. Blood Crypt, come on in. Bolt. Kill it. Death Shadow was a great draw there. Holy smokes. So, funny enough, next turn I might just Breach Thoughtseize to make Shadow bigger, especially if I draw a way to do it. Like if I draw a fetch, because then I can put myself to, like, 4. Play this. Okay, if he gets, like, Castle here, I'm definitely going to Breach Thoughtseize. I'm probably Breach Thoughtseizing anyway. We'll see what he gets. He could get, like, Urza's Saga, I guess. Saga would make sense, too. Yeah. Give him some chump blockers. Yeah. That's a nice draw. We're going to leave up Blood Crypt. Cast the most spells. I can't get Titan next turn, I don't think. Yeah, let's do this. into your hand. How do I like this Kroxa? I think Kroxa's nice here. They put Kroxa in hand, exile the land. Kroxa's going to hurt him pretty bad. Huh. Worth noting, I do have Bolt in my yard. So, actually, the play might be this. It might be take Mire and Thoughtseize, Fetch Shock, Thoughtseize. This becomes a 9-9, 9-you. Then next turn, I can Breach, Thoughtseize plus Bolt, kill you. I can Thoughtseize to make it an 11-11 and then Bolt the blocker and kill him. Okay, we figured it out. So Thoughtseize to hand. One on the bottom, this one. Exile this one. Fetch Shock Watery Grave, I guess. Doesn't really matter, it just needs to be blue. Might want to be Steam Vents. Thoughtseize you. Get that out of here. Combat, 9-you. Go. Next turn I go Breach, Thoughtseize you, make this an 11-11, flashback Bolt, kill your blocker, kill you, is the plan. The good old 1-mana 9-9 into 1-mana 11-11. It's the 2-turn clock played on turn 3 for 1 mana. You gotta love it. Okay, Breach, good game. Well, that makes it easy too, but Breach. EI, land. Guess we'll do a Thoughtseize. Nice. Thank you, opponent, for not making me do it. Appreciate that. All right. Voidmere stops the packs, so I think it's fine. Dress Down is obviously great. Spree, I think, is good enough. EE, I think, is good enough. Pierce is awful. Bolt is mostly awful, but I will say we do have a Breach, so maybe. I think Fatal Push mostly blows. Terminates are a little mana efficient, but they're fine. Drowns are not amazing against them. feel like the bolt thing is just not a reasonable game plan. I also think the breach might be not good. I want to keep some amount of removal. I don't want like too much. I'm going to trim on drowns, but I am going to keep a couple to nab summoners packs and potentially kill dryads. One more cut. It's either the breach or a one of unholy heat. He's going to have like endurance and stuff post board. I just don't think this is going to realistically line up that well. Yeah, I don't like this card against a 4 of endurance or 3 of endurance or whatever they're going to bring in, but they're going to have endurance, I think. Let's just do this. Very awkward hand. It's got Shattering Spree for the amulet, and it's got a redraw. It's got mana. Heats are not particularly impressive, but I think I might keep this. I believe that the Spree might get him here. That's a nice draw. I'm going to bauble myself. That is not good. We're fetching that away for sure. I'm going to fetch Shock. I'm going to get Blood Crypt, and we'll do it off this. This keep may have been a little sketch, but whatever. Oh, God. Drew both sprees. Yuck. Didn't really want both. One would have been fine. Drown in the lock. Well, that counters Pact, so he has to have actual Titan here, which is good. Which is good. I'm going to fetch Shock in Steam Vents, I guess. I like Steam Vents here. Go ahead. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, I was going to say Counterspell would have been nice, but we can't even Counterspell this anyway. I might actually just be double heating this frickin' Dryad, but we'll see. Sorcery. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what he does next. Okay. Now he probably picks up the Cavern. Yep. Yeah, this card just has to die. I'm going to double heat this. Not the sexiest play ever, but it's the play I'm making. Then we're going to go Iteration, probably blow up your amulet. Not a very good draw at all, but... Oh, God. Not even convinced the EI is, like, all that good here, to be honest. Yeah, I actually can't EI before playing a land. I have to be able to spree if I miss a land, right? Like, I could very realistically miss a land. I think I just shock. I don't necessarily need to blow this up this turn. It's unlikely I die on the next turn. He has Caverns, so Drown's not really doing anything. Yeah, let's do this. Let's shock. Let's cast an EI. We could hit a Thoughtseize too, which would be great. Blue, because I'd love to see what he's working with over there. Alright, perfect. One of them in my hand. I'm going to put the Ragavan in my hand. One of them on the bottom, the Delta. I'm going to exile the Thoughtseize. I'm going to Thoughtseize you. They don't typically... Okay, I was going to say they don't typically play Veil of Summer. And here we go. So Endurance is out of here. Okay. Well, he's in top deck mode. He has nothing. So let's see what happens. Forest. Okay. Gonna dash Monkey. This leaves up Drown for any nonsense. To you. Cavern of Souls. Okay, I am going to blow this up. Just 0. Blow that up. Go. And he now has 4 cards in yards, so Drown is getting to the point where it could maybe... Okay, that was one of his top decks there, too. Interesting. I am going to fetch. I do think I'm going to shock. Death Shadow would be Y. Steam Vents. That's a great draw. Alright, dash this. Hit you for 2. I can play that, and I think I'm gonna play that, actually. It gives me more pressure, which I think I like. It's only lands you control, too, so there's pretty little downside to playing this. There's almost no downside, honestly. Sure. Nice. Named Giant. Okay, makes sense. Oh, EI is a nice one. Tap this for blue, tap this for red. EI. I guess we'll take the Void Mirror. It's not even good here, really. It's like fine, I guess. Honestly, almost out of fetchables anyway. Okay, do this. Honestly, maybe I should have dashed and hit first, because if I would have hit a Primeval Titan, I could have cast it this turn. Yeah, that was a mistake. Oh well. Huh. It's unlucky. I can't play that, unfortunately. I'm just gonna probably say go. I could play Void Mirror, I guess, but Does Voidmere do anything good for me? Not really. It also shuts off all my baubles. Like, that's some real downside. I'm just going to pass. Really wish I could play that Endurance, but it's fine. I think I want to thin my deck. Yeah, I do. I'll dress down. Give me a Terminate, baby. Alright, I can find one. We also have Delirium, so we could find a Heat, too. Uh-huh. Yep. Alright, well, it's every single land in my deck. I have no more fetchable lands. Let's cast this EI. Blue, red. One of them into your hand. I'm going to put the EI in my hand. Exile the Unholy Heat. Bottom this. Exile this. I don't think you could even have Endurance here. Let's Unholy Heat this. Might cast another EI. One of them into your hand. Huh. I think I want Shredder Bauble here. Cast this. What are you going to draw? Let's figure that out first. Okay. Okay, so I can shut those off with the Voidmere. I'm going to let him draw that. That's fine. I'm just going to Voidmere. I'm not going to take the damage either. I don't want to go lower than this. Well, enjoy that draw, boss. Oh, you know what? He can Besage you it, though. If he Besages it, though, then I can drown his Titan. It's not the end of the world. It's pretty stupid of me. Yep. Yep, that was really, really dumb. I should have shocked in and left up Drown to counter the Summoner's Pact. I can still drown and kill the Titan, so I certainly haven't lost, but I made things a lot harder on myself, I think. Whatever, we'll be alright. Yep. So I can go Shredder, Dash Monkey, pitch probably Shattering Spree, gets Valakut and T-West, sure. Yeah, we're not in the best of shape. Kill this. Black. Blue. Yield to this. EE, that's not going to get it done. I have to find something good here. Alright, that counts. Dash. Just gonna say go on this. I could have played that for 0. I probably should have played that for 0, but I'm just trying to play quick at this point. Yeah, you've paid your mana, that's fine. Wow, okay, that's pretty annoying. I'm going to save the Terminate for my turn so I can get a Connive off. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Alright, we're actually going to die. That is insane. Yeah, it has to do with me not drowning. Hey, how's it going, Snake Eyes? We'll see what we hit. We get a way to deal damage, I guess, but I think the game's over here. Frickin' Hydroid Crisis, dude. Prime time. I could play a prime time. I can't deal any damage, though. I think I just need to go to the next game. He tutors up a Summoner's Pact. Plays Bounce Land. Tutors up guy. Kills me. Yeah. Okay. We're playing against Amulet. Still feel like this is probably the configuration I want, regardless. I think I misplayed there, certainly, by letting him Boseiju my Void Mirror. We also did not draw particularly well. I mean, with every land in play, but... And never saw a Shadow. It's Death Shadow, yeah. It's Grixis Death Shadow. We 3-2'd our first league. We're 2-0, and hopefully about to be 3-0 here. It's a pretty good matchup for Shadow. I have to play this game a little quicker, but... Just a classic game where the 4th Shadow would have been way better than Shredder, not even remotely close. I'm starting to think this card's just awful. I really don't know where I want this card. We're going to keep it. It's not amazing, but I am going to keep it. Yeah, that's... Oh, that makes sense. Sure, sure. I got you. Okay. We're going to Darcy because we need to quickly hit our second land drop. I'm going to do it this way. Do this, always yield. Keep this. I'll bobble my opponent. Cruel, T-West, F6. I've F6'd. What are you asking? There we go. F6. Yep. I think I need to use one of these EIs here. Darcy, or Ragman doesn't do anything. I want to get to Delirium as quick as possible. Best way to do it is just do it this way. Shock Steam Vents. We'll bin this. That gives me Delirium. That's awesome. Give me a bauble. Curses. Alright, I'm going to put the Thoughtseize in my hand and exile the Darcy, I guess. I still want to be able to fetch this, probably. Darcy's actually an okay draw, though. Actually, I'm going to bottom this. Exile this. Combat. 3U. Oh, sure. Yeah. Sure. This turn's going to be Thoughtseize you kill Dryad. Okay, that is something I really don't mind, I don't think. He does get to pick up the... If he has a bounce land, he gets to pick up the Delaria West, which is kind of disgusting. So fucking dumb, dude. That's really annoying. But you have to do it at sorcery speed. So now I'm tempted to not even Thoughtseize him. Tempted to just go Iteration on Holy Heat. I'm fine with that. Bin this. Okay, I'm gonna... That's interesting. Do I just want a bunch of Unholy Heats? A bunch of Unholy Heats seems pretty good. I don't think Drown's, like, doing that much. Attack. Sure. Thank you very much, Rekosaurus. Appreciate it, dude. Yep. Yep. Now I get to Thoughtseize that trash out of his hand. That's a good one, too. Let's fetch. I am going to shock. You get Steam Vents. Just going to cast this, attack for 3, say go. Resolves. Okay, kill your guy. Bin this. I'm also going to kill a grazer here, I think. Which I know is a little aggressive, but... God, dude. Give me a frickin' Death Shadow, please. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize this doesn't die. I'm so stupid. Combat, attack with both. They do cast Thoughtseize here. God, yet again, just worse than 4th Death Shadow. I'm binning this. Yeah. Go. It's fine. So stupid, dude. Give me a frickin' real card. Huh. Sure. It's fine. Yeah. Go. Okay. Just gonna do this now. Water Ape tapped. Attack you for 3. Play a 5/5. It's a good draw. Yep. Play a 5/5. Please don't top deck me. Literally got 1 turn. Oh my god. Undo that. Go. Okay. Think he's dead. Combat 5 you. Be very surprised if he can somehow get out of the dress down unholy heat here at 3 life against a 5/5. Black, red, kill you. The Magic Dan, it should be on the left side of your screen. Cardboard Live. I can pull it up here in a second. We're 3-0 now. We had a really weird round 1. Our opponent, like, scooped. I can't even remember what they were playing. It was a nonsense scoop, though. Made no sense. And then we beat Murktide and Amulet. But here's the deck. We went 3-2 in our first league. Actually beat a buddy of ours on blue-white control in that first league. That was kind of funny. In typical me beating blue-white control with Shadow fashion, he kept a 2-lander game 1 and never drew another one. So I guess that's just how I play Shadow against control. You probably should not keep land-light hands against me. Anyway, this is the deck. Sideboard, nothing too crazy. 2 Surgery, 2 Pierce, 1 Dress Down, 2 Dispute. I'm trying 2 Shattering Spree, 1 Turok, the Gigantha, 2 EE, 1 Voidmere, 1 Relic. Main deck, I have 1 of Underworld Breach, 1 of Kroxa, 3 Terminates, 4 Iteration, 1 Shredder. The 1 Shredder, honestly, should probably just be the 4th Shadow. Almost every game, I would rather this be a Shadow. So I think I might make that change before tomorrow. I just don't really know where this card is good. I just have no idea. It has spots where it's like, okay, but usually it just isn't dealing damage and it loses me games. But I don't know.